Chapter 683. Fury and Edward, the father and son, were filled with incomparable resentment as they left the Adair family villa. Edward clutched tightly onto his broken hand as he cried out in tears, "Dad! I'd already told you not to go and beg that pathetic piece of trash, but you refused to listen to me. Now, not only have I broken my hand, but he also embarrassed and humiliated you in public. Don't you find it really very embarrassing?" Fury looked at his son with a black face as he said, "The one with the last name Anderson is simply seeking his own death. So, he shouldn't blame me for not being merciful towards him in the future. Don't worry, Edward. Dad will definitely avenge you." Edward blurted out, "Then, can we kill Alex tonight?" "No," Fury replied coldly. "We have to act according to our original plan. The first thing that we have to do is to kill Don Stephen first so we can get rid of Don Stephen's firepower. After that, it will be so much easier for us to get rid of Alex and the Adair family." Edward hurriedly asked, "Dad, what are your specific plans?" Fury replied, "We will get someone to treat and heal your hand first. After that, we will discuss this further before coming up with a solid plan." As both of them spoke, they have already walked out of the Adair family compound. At this time, Mr. Joey, who had been driven out earlier, was waiting for Fury and Edward. When he saw both of them coming out from the Adair family mansion, Mr. Joey covered his red and swollen face before he ran forward to quickly greet both of them. "Mr. Whale, young Master Whale." Mr. Joey ran up to them with the intention of asking them whether they had already dealt with that piece of trash Alex on his behalf. He wanted to know whether they had avenged him. However, at this time, Mr. Joey suddenly noticed Edward's pale complexion. Moreover, he noticed that Edward was desperately clutching his right wrist as he walked. Mr. Joey felt a slight tug in his heart and he could not help but sense that something was seriously wrong. Mr. Joey hurriedly asked, "Young Master Whale, what happened to your hand?" Edward snorted as he broke out in cold sweat and cursed, "It is all that piece of trash Alex's fault. He actually dared to break my hand in public. I'll definitely make sure he dies without a burial place to rest." Edward originally intended to take advantage of this birthday banquet to trample all over Alex when he found out that Alex was indeed the man that Faria was in love with. He wanted Faria to open up her eyes and face reality. He was hoping that when that happened, Faria would change her mind and choose to be with him instead. Unexpectedly, instead of trampling all over Alex, both he and his father were actually humiliated and played for a fool by Alex instead. Moreover, both Edward and his father had actually taken turns to kneel down and apologize to Alex. This was simply the second most humiliating and shameful event that has happened to the Whale family after his younger brother turned into a poop-eating monster. What was even more hateful was that this bastard did not only humiliate and embarrass him in front of everyone's watchful eyes, but he even had the guts to break his wrist. Edward knew that everyone in Oris Hill would definitely remember that the eldest young master of the top family in the South region was actually humiliated and disgraced in public by Alex, who was just an unknown and useless person. He was now a laughingstock in Oris Hill. Mr. Joey was shocked as soon as he heard Edward's words. He really did not expect that piece of trash Alex to have the audacity and courage to hit Edward. Therefore, Mr. Joey could not help but say, "Young Master Whale, you mustn't let Alex off just like that since he actually did this to you." Fury replied coldly, "Don't worry. Alex won't live for much longer." As he spoke, Fury quickly instructed Mr. Joey, "Mr. Joey, since you're local and familiar with Oris Hill, I want to entrust you with a very important task." Mr. Joey hurriedly replied, "Please just give me your orders, Mr. Whale." Fury said, "I want you to bring Edward to the best orthopedic hospital immediately. I want them to treat and heal the young master's hand, and you should not make any mistakes in this matter." Mr. Joey suddenly realized that Alex was the one who had broken Edward's hand. After that, he quickly said, "Don't worry, Mr. Whale. I will bring the young master to the best orthopedic hospital now."